Hello guys, and welcome to another JSRF Future tutorial. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to do chapter 3. The first thing, as always, is as soon as the cutscene ends, it's gonna take us to the character selection screen. We're gonna spam A to choose gum, and we're gonna keep doing this up until chapter 8, I think. So yeah, okay, after picking up gum, we're gonna spawn like right in front of Roboy. My input, if I want to go to Rococo Alley Heights or the sewers or like any levels that are like that way, is up left, and then I'm gonna drop down and trick jump off the rail that's down there. And then I'm gonna short hop towards that other rail in the background, the blue rail, and get a trick jump out of that. And it looks like this. Then we got the short hop, another trick jump, and yeah, we enter Rococo Alley Heights. So we, for 99th Street, we should end with at least 20 cans. Right now I have 23, so whenever I approach the can ring right here, whenever I pick up the first can, I start boost dashing, and then I have a visual cue for when I start shuffling, and it's right here. So right here we got this blue wall, like the corner of the wall is gonna, it's a very good visual cue to like start shuffling. It's I think it's a good indicator to where the peak of the boost is, or like the last frames. So yeah, that's where I start shuffling. And then there are a few friendly frame boosts coming up. So we start shuffling. I start tapping the thumbstick up left. And here, as soon as I touch the half pipe, I'm gonna press A, and hopefully I'll get a friendly frame boost. And then we can just keep chaining the frame boosts and get a triple. That's the fastest way to get to the sewers. If you don't get the frame boost, it's alright. Okay, so
sewers are Poison Jam's home turf.
Right here, when we enter the sewers and we drop down, we're gonna have to wait 30 seconds for Garam to show up, so that's free time. So I'm gonna talk about technical sewer stuff. This skip only works on the combo disc, which is the disc that comes with Sega GT 2002 and JSRF Future. The standalone NTSCU, NTSCJ, and PAL discs are not gonna work for this. There's a really good guide on speedrun.com that goes in depth with this, with getting sewer skip to work with the different versions of the game. But you pretty much, you're gonna need to soft mod your Xbox, but yeah, you can check it out there. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. So that's Garam. He's gonna teach us how to hand plant pretty much. So what I do to do this tutorial fast is, before triggering the Garam dialogue, I'm facing this direction, like the left part of the half pipe, and I'm standing on a place where I can get to at least average speed. So when I jump off the half pipe, I'm not gonna hop, but I'm gonna trick jump instead. So that's the first part of the tutorial, a trick jump. Now I'm gonna head to this side of the half pipe, grind a little bit, and then I'm gonna press the left thumbstick to let go. And that's gonna leave me with a perfect timing for the first trick jump. So it's gonna look like this. That was a very good jump, by the way. That was I didn't go high, so that's really good. There's a visual cue here. So that line right there in the half pipe, that's a very good indicator on where to jump. And my input also is gonna be left or up left, but more I'm gonna be holding more left than up, so you should get like really small jumps like this one. So you're gonna trick jump 3 times. Then I'm gonna approach the half pipe again, and my visual cue is gonna be that vertical line right there. So I want a hand plant there because the second hand plant, by the way, this hand plant is, I'm just pressing X and letting it go immediately, and then I'm pressing right because that's the direction where I want to go. So I'm just pressing it once, I'm not holding it, and that's gonna be the perfect timing to get another one, and that's gonna count as the first one right there. So I'm gonna keep doing this pretty much all the time. So press X, hold the direction where I want to go, which is right or left depending, and just spam that pretty much. So it's gonna look like this, and that's gonna be the 3 hand plants. So I'm gonna keep doing it until Garam tells us to jump. That's our key right there. When you do a hand jump, you speed up. That's when you know that you have to jump. All right, so time for sewer skip. This, in my opinion, is the most important trick in the run, and it's actually very simple. Trust me. So there are a few things you have to keep in mind. I have like a really good setup. So my setup is, I'm gonna approach the girder right there, and as soon as I start grinding up, I'm gonna trick twice. And after tricking twice, I'm gonna boost dash. And then, this is the most important part of the skip. I am going to time my jump, so I jump at the very edge of the girder right there. So try to time the jump. Don't jump early, that's gonna make you fail this trick. But yeah, after jumping, I'm not gonna be holding any direction in the thumbstick. My thumbstick is gonna be neutral until I go airborne. So as soon as I go airborne, I'm gonna start press and holding right. And that's gonna be it. That's pretty much how you do sewer skip. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna show it again. So I'm gonna trick twice. Boost dash, don't hold any direction, then as soon as you go airborne, you press and hold right, and it's sewer skip. It's, my advice is you watch that part, slow down, because if you didn't notice, as soon as I jumped, or when I was about to jump, I wasn't holding the thumbstick to any direction. So yeah, watch that in slow motion. It's a very fast input I do with the thumbstick. So yeah, let's keep going. And now we enter bottom point. For bottom point, I'm gonna explain to you how to do the poison gem quick kill. So here I'm gonna jump towards the rail right here. I'm gonna jump again. Jump a few times, then I pick up those cans. Those are very important. And right here, I'm gonna press Y to turn around because I'm setting up for a really tricky jump. I'd say it's tricky, but once you you know where to jump, it becomes like really easy. So this is the optimized route. We're gonna skip a graffiti soul here, and we're just gonna go straight into the fight. So I turn around here. I keep skating straight forward, and here I'm gonna trick twice. That should leave me to the spot where I'm gonna need to jump left to clip through the metal thingies up there and get the death warp. With that is gonna lead us to the poison gem tiger stack fight. So I have a visual cue for this as well. I'm gonna trick jump twice, and then I'm gonna look at the red pipe here. See where the red lines are? That's where the red pipe starts turning. That's like the highest point of the pipe, or the where you need to jump actually. So keep that in mind. That's where you need to jump, and then you're gonna hold left. And that's how you clip through. There is another way to clip through, by the way. That's the old route. I mean, this method right here, the method I'm teaching you, is the optimized route, but most of the runs have the old method, which is easier. So if you're interested, go watch any of the top 5 runs and see how it looks like. But okay, right here, this is the cutscene that plays before the tiger stack fight. This fight is kind of complicated. I think it's kind of hard to learn, but I guess you have to keep trying and like keep improving. This was one of the things that took the most time for me to learn and be consistent at. But I'm gonna give you a few tips, important tips. So the first thing is we're gonna press A to start the fight, and then immediately we're gonna go left or up left, and at the same time we're gonna be holding the right trigger, and so that way we're gonna pick up cans at the left, and then we're gonna start spraying the first poison gem. Then the poison gem's gonna go right, so we're gonna go right and we're gonna pick up more cans as we are still spraying him, like this. Sometimes, or most of the times, I bump into him. That's okay. You can do that, or you can just like keep your distance. Then I finish spraying him. I grind this rail right here. I go pick up some cans. It's very important to have 30 cans here, by the way. And then it's very important to grind this part of the rail, and as soon as he turns, we're gonna jump towards any of the pipes. I usually jump towards the blue one. Yeah, afterwards we're gonna jump left to the left side of the half pipe. So jump, then jump again, left side. This is the most important part of the fight, in my opinion. So as the half pipe turns left, we're gonna jump towards the poison gem that's in the front, and as soon as we jump, we're gonna lock him with the left trigger, and we're also gonna start spraying him. These are gonna be very fast inputs. So it's gonna be L to lock him, R to spray him a little bit, and then as we're landing on the other side of the half pipe, we're gonna press left trigger again to stop locking on him. And we're also gonna press the left thumbstick to let go of the rail. And all of that is gonna look like this. Jump, lock, spray, lock, uncling, and this part is also very important right here. Because in this moment, we're gonna see where or how close to the poison gem we are. So this is important because if he's like ahead of us, we're gonna have to start tricking a lot to catch up. But if he's like at the same, or we're like very close to him, so yeah, we're gonna have to slow down. So here I decided to slow down, and he's gonna fall right in front of us. Then we're gonna spray him to death. We're gonna let go and grind on the left part of the half pipe, and then we're gonna do a del transfero. So remember the inputs for a del transfero. That's pretty much clicking the left thumbstick, inputting the opposite direction, and then jumping. And you have to do those inputs fast. So let's watch that again. Then it's very important that we slow down after doing the del transfero, because sometimes the poison gem is not gonna trigger and he's gonna stay up there just dancing. So slow down a little bit and keep going. Go for these cans right here and pick all these blue cans. Quick turn towards him and spray him to death. I like lucking this poison gem because if you miss one spray can, then you're gonna have to pick up more cans. But if you use the 30 cans on him, you're gonna have just enough cans to kill him. So it's gonna take a lot of practice. So yeah, just keep doing this fight. Keep practicing. Keep practicing this fight. Remember all the steps. They're like very important. And that's pretty much chapter 3, guys. So thanks a lot for watching. If you guys got any questions, leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Peace.
Competition, mission, 'cause it's the bomb like nuclear fission. To go against some arsonists, now that's a